Hello guys, our app's name is Global Ohana and it's made by Andrew, Renzi, and Andy. What is Global Ohana? It's a meetup app for the local community where we can organize events. It's very community driven where the locals would make events. It has a focus on organizers and users. It tracks attendance. It's free for users and organizers, and it's very personalizable, meaning that it's just for you. You can add your favorites, your interest in it. What's wrong with the current meetup app or website that there is right now? The problem is the burden is put on the hosts where they have to pay money, and we feel that users should not have to do that, or host organizers should. Often people don't come to the events. That's why we wanted attendance to be in this new app. And users have to find events on their own, which is not very easy to use. The target market of this app we're going to focus on is young adults. Doesn't matter what your gender is, a student, early job career. We're looking for those who are new to the community, have a lot of free time, owns a cell phone, low budget, and this should be adventurous, social, hobby, and very open.
So our business plan is first we want the user to build a profile of interest either manually or even through connecting through a social media account. So this will help users find events based on their interests. And basically we want users to only join in events that they're interested in or want to become interested in. And now in order to help with the revenue of our application, we're going to implement these three things. Help connect users to sponsored events, build corporate sponsorships and relationships, and holding corporate sponsored events. Now, by building revenue, we can use data gathered from users and events, and then we can produce data to indicate local activity and participating within particular interests or hobbies. And this allows sponsors to sponsor these events, and then we would be able to gain revenue that way. And then finally, we want to solve the problem of no-shows and bad hosting. So we want a review system for organizers and attendees. And then by using this highly integrated review system, we can weed out all of the bad organizers and attendees.
Now we're going to switch to a running demo of our current version of the app. Here you can see the Events tab of our application, where it lists all the recent events that the user might be interested in. We have an icon to represent the category and some basic information about each event so the user can see what the event is about at a glance. If we go into an event, we can see some more details about that particular event. It takes a while to populate, but soon we'll see a list of attendees for this particular event. Next, we have the Messages tab, which is still planned to be implemented in the future. But on this tab, we hope to have live conversations between event organizers and attendees. That way it makes the planning and organizing of that event much more simpler and easier. Lastly, this is the Create tab, where users or organizers can create particular events through a simple interface. The top half is a Google Map plugin that allows the user to input location. Using this device monitor on the left, I can send a location to the application, and you can see that the app tracks where the user is located. We also have multiple input fields for category, set date, set time, and members needed and description.
So, for our future plans for Global Ohana, we want to implement a Facebook feature, which allows it to be a lot easier for people to invite their friends into our application. We also want to implement a profile builder so that people can put in their own interests and build their profile that way so we can find events for them. a search feature so that the users have an easier time searching for specific events, messages so that users can communicate with hosts or sponsors a lot easier, and a user-based rating system so we can weed out all of the bad hosts and sponsors. We want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys all enjoy our presentation and Global Ohana.